Oh, well, hey, babe. It's Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Listen, let's go ahead and get into the latest episode of Love Island. Let's talk about it. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into this thing, honey. Okay. So everybody get ready to meet the new guys because, of course, they over there, jumping on the bed, okay, and all that. And who pops out? The new guys, okay. So everybody's kind of shocked. Olivia is super excited to see that. Yeah, we got some new men up in here, some fresh meat. Okay. So if Corey dumped me, I ain't gotta worry about it. I probably can have me another option. Well, let's go with it, honey. Okay. Miss Ellie had to make sure that they knew that she could speak a foreign language. Okay, she had to be the first one to say "Je ne sais quoi," whatever the hell else that she said. Okay, and then here go Bailey, because Bailey was hating a little bit. She said, "Yeah, that's the only Portuguese line that she do know." I said, "Ooh, not Bailey hating, honey." Okay, all right. So I did feel like Miss Ellie, girl, you was doing a little too much, but okay, then I guess. All right. So then Casey says that he wants to get to know everybody. I told y'all this man did not say exactly who he was interested in. So then he comes in saying that all of y'all are beautiful, so I want to get to know everybody. Yeah, bye. But Andre, he was like, yeah, listen, my situation is a bit different. I'm a father. I have a 5-year-old. Okay, so I need to be with somebody that understands that. But he also did not tell us who he was really interested in at that time. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and move on. Casey, when he sits with the guys, he says that he's focused on the last 3 ladies, or at least I think he was sitting down with Andre and said he focused on the last 3 ladies that came in the house. That means the new girls, okay? Ellie, Elena, and Bailey. That's what he says. Andre says that he wants Olivia, okay? And of course, Corey don't like me too much, okay? Corey don't like that, all right? Because Andre said, listen, I can take her off your hands, okay? I see you got a whole throuple and stuff going on, but I can take her off your hands. I can help you out in this situation. Okay, so then they play this game. Okay, I don't even know what kind of game it was. It was pretty much like Simon Says, in my opinion. If one of the people pull a ticket and they read it, they get to choose who they want to do what. Pretty much. Okay, so Andre ended up kissing Miss Olivia, honey. Casey, he ended up kissing on Miss Ellie or whatever. And then you got Corey. Okay. Olivia pulled a card and told Corey that he has the option to go and choose whoever he wants to kiss. And instead of him kissing her, he decides to walk all the way over there to Miss Bailey and tongue her down. But I saw how Miss Olivia was acting. She kind of like flipped her hair like, girl, whatever. I feel like she did that because, number one, I'm that girl. Okay, so you could test that out over there, but you still going to be coming back to me. And then number 2, even if you do try and leave me, honey, I got my eyes on Andre anyway. So what else is going on? Okay, and your kisses ain't got nothing on the kisses he just put on my lips. So what we talking about? Okay. That's what it was giving to me. What else did we see? Atlanta and Bailey were supposed to kiss Andre. Andre. I think they ended up, having to do something where it was like a throuple type of kiss or whatever. So they was kissing on each other. Then you got Casey and he kisses Trina. Now he wasn't expecting all of that came from Miss Trina. Okay, Miss Trina was over there tonguing him down. He didn't know how to act. Now he said he wasn't even interested in Trina originally. He was focused on the 3 girls. But see, Trina put it down. He gonna fall in love. Okay, and so now he over there like, okay, I got my eyes on Miss Trina. Okay, we got the sexual attraction going on. And Miss CASHAPP ended up winning the Fashion Nova prize because they ended up having to, have a pillow fight or whatever. So I'm like, okay, then that's cute, whatever. So let's go ahead and move on. So we get to Casey and Andre. Andre still wants Olivia, but he said because the new girls was on him pretty hard, he kind of like looking at them. Okay, now Andre wants to get to know Ellie and Trina, but Atlanta is on the back burner. And I'm like, don't put my girl Atlanta on no back burner, boo. Don't put her on no back burner, honey. You need to bring her to the front, and it's on P. Okay, bring her to the front. Don't be putting her on no back burner. Why? Get to know her as well. So take her out on a date if it ain't gonna be Miss Ellie. What? I don't like that. But anyway, so Josh and Shannon, okay, so they come into the room and I'm like, what the hell? Why they walking so slow? So I'm thinking, is Shannon pregnant? You know what I'm saying? All that hunching and stuff y'all been doing. I've been thinking she probably is with a child or something. Did y'all go get a pregnancy test? Honey, they ended up saying something that I definitely was not expecting. Turns out Josh's sister passed the night before, which was so sad. I did feel bad for them for sure. I'm like, Shannon, you're definitely girlfriend for real. He asked you to be his girlfriend right at the right time because he gonna need your support as he goes through this situation, okay? And she decided to go ahead and leave with him, and I don't blame her for that, okay? You guys are already a couple now. It is now official. So if she want to leave and go support him during that, go and support him. I am so sorry his sister passed away. We didn't get any details, you know, as to how she passed away. Truthfully, they relate in our business. But I felt bad for Josh a little bit, not a little bit, like ultimately because his sister passed away. But it was like, dang, I'm cool with Josh leaving the house, but I didn't want him to leave the house under this particular situation. You know what I'm saying? So it was a sad way. It was a sad, I think that probably was the saddest goodbye that they've had in the house for sure. You know, so that's where they are. And that's that. So then Casey, the next day, Casey gets a text. He gets a text and Casey decides to go on a date, or at least that's what the text message is about. Who he chose? Miss Ellie. I'm like, why you ain't choose my girl Elena? But okay, then, whatever. And then, of course, Andre also gets the text. And who does he choose? Olivia, who had egg on her face and with a little crack. Corey. That's what it was. Corey. Okay, he didn't know what to do. Talking about he hopes she has he said he hopes she doesn't have a good time on her date or something like that. I'm like, you mad, ain't it? She didn't say that when you sat up there for 3 hours talking to Miss Bailey, boo. Now you don't like it when them tables turn. I bet. Anyway, the dates were kind of cute. They was cute for what they was or whatever. Riding through the park, playing soccer, eating some weird fruits and foods and knickknacks and stuff. So it was cute getting to know each other. All right. Trina lets Kira know that Casey told her that he was interested in her. So we're gonna see if he's gonna apply more pressure to Ellie or if he's really gonna take the time out to get to know Miss Trina. Okay. Trina don't got no options in the house right now. So I'm wondering how that's going to play out for her when they're about to do this recoupling. What's going to happen there? She's going to have to press on Mr. Casey and see if she can make that a thing or something, okay? She needs to move very quickly, honey. You ain't got that much time while you're around there chilling and relaxing. All right, so what's next? Corey and Bailey. She tells him that, so, you know, Corey want to know what's going on. She was like, I mean, the new guys are cool or whatever, but they're really not my type. Here go Corey. Well, what is your type? You know what I'm saying? Like, just tell us what your type is because I've been trying to figure out your type. And I'm like, Corey, shut up, okay? Because when this girl asked you what your type was, you couldn't even tell her what the hell your type was. You couldn't even tell her nothing. Okay, talk about something you. What's your type? You're my type. You know, I like you. You're my type. You're everything that they want. Well, what is that? What are the characteristics? What does it look like, honey? You couldn't even tell her. Tell me something you dying to know what hers is. Tell her first. Anyway, she says that Olivia has pushed him towards Jeremy because she likes Corey, but she doesn't want to be in limbo or like leaning more towards Corey, and then Corey just leave her to fall on the ground by herself, okay? And he done walked off with Olivia. So that's why she's going more towards Jeremy because she doesn't want to get played ultimately, okay? Then, speaking of Jeremy, he comes right on over there and snatches her right on up. And I'm like, ooh. Okay, he just snatched Miss Bailey up, honey. She told him that, listen, I told you to flirt with me more, but you're not necessarily doing that, okay? Of course, Jeremy is telling her that he's interested in her, but it's like, this ain't the first time Jeremy has had this issue. I don't know what's going on with Jeremy. Maybe, I don't think Jeremy is shy. I don't know. I don't think he really be interested in these girls because the way he went after Florida, he was very aggressive with how he went after Miss Thing. But how he going after Bailey and taking his time and stuff, like, I mean, it just makes me think that he's probably just not that into her. She just looks decent for the moment. Like, I don't know, but it's not the same energy that he gave his Florida because he stayed on her head. But anyway, so we get Elena and Charlie. She want to pull him to the side and have a conversation, a conversation. And what did she say? She thinks that he's confused, okay? And says that he's been giving her looks and been making little comments and stuff, honey. And she's trying to see what it do for the zoo, boo. Okay, she's trying to find out what's going on. He says he's attracted to her and he likes her energy. And he said there is some tension between them. But he said he wants to get to know her better. And he feels like he wouldn't be fair to himself if he really didn't do that while he was in the house. But at the same time, America knows that he's not finna do that. He's finna stay right where the hell he at. For real, for real. Okay. He's saying he's going to talk to Cash to see where her mind is at. But you know, Miss what's her name? Miss Elena don't want no drama. And he's like, nah, you know, I don't want no issue like what happened the other day. But no, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna definitely have a conversation with her and see where her head is and stuff. And I'm over here like, Charlie, you lying, Charlie, you lying, because Cash has already had that conversation with you the other day and told you if you want to get to know Atlanta, then you can. You have the right to go and explore, go and get to know her. I'm fine with that, right? That's what she told you. But now you're saying you need to go back and have a conversation with Cash. Have a conversation with Cash about what? Well, she said you're free to do what you want to do, even though her position hasn't changed. So that makes me think that you probably not as into Miss Atlanta as you want to be, as you say you're into Miss Atlanta, or you think about that prize money at the end now that Josh and Shannon done left the house, and you like, you know what? Let me go ahead and stay put, because America probably gonna eat me up for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? If I walk away from Miss Cash. So that's what it's giving me, and it's also giving me and giving Miss Atlanta the runaround. That's how I'm feeling. I feel like you giving her the runaround. I feel like Miss Atlanta may end up going home. We're gonna see, because it's the guy's turn to choose who they are going to couple up with, which is going to be very, 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 very interesting. Okay, now Andre, of course, has his eyes only on Olivia. Olivia is liking him a lot and calls Andre Prince Charming. I said, wow, what is up with y'all calling people princes around here and charming? What is up with that? Okay, girl, I don't think nobody in that house is a prince or charming, period. Okay, Olivia says that they kissed, right? Everybody's like, oh my God, Olivia. And I'm like, why the hell y'all up here acting surprised when that's all y'all do in this house anyway is kiss and slob. That's all y'all do, kiss and slob all over each other, okay? Girl, shut up. Now, Corey, he pulls Olivia for a chat. And she's up there talking to him and tells him about how, you know, he's pretty much her type. He's everything she's like. This is what she's wanted. So she's come into the house. So, of course, she's confused and stuff. She tells him about the kiss, saying that, you know, I know you're not going to like hearing this. I know you're going to be a little concerned, you know, but he did kiss me. And I'm like, don't say he kissed you. You kissed him back. So y'all kissed each other. You should have said we shared a kiss. And even with that, why do we give a damn how Corey feels when you gave him the option to kiss any woman, including yourself, and he walked all the way over there to kiss Bailey? Why? For what? What he get mad for? He can't be mad about a damn thing. And then you ain't even his girlfriend. So what we talking about? Oh, okay, right. All right. So the irony for me is that Olivia and Corey have finally gotten their match in the house to a T, according to them. And now they're still in a throuple situation because they're torn and not knowing what to do in a coupled up, unofficial coupled up situation where y'all really just got with each other to continue to stay in the house a little longer. And then now y'all over here conflicted about that decision. Try just go y'all own ways. Just choose y'all people. Okay, I'll be honest and say a little bit of me low key kind of felt a little happy for Olivia, just a little bit, even though I wanted to see her gone. I mean, I kind of feel happy that she's found somebody that she actually has a connection with. It took us all of a damn month for you to find it, but I am glad that you kind of found somebody that you got a connection with. I think Andre is a sweetheart. I think he may be a sweetheart until he shows something different. And Olivia was talking to Kira because she just can't make up her mind. Like, she don't know what to do, of course. But Kira is over there giving her advice about taking risks. Okay, and it sounds like, you know, I mean, Kira also told her, like, I know you don't want to hurt Corey's feelings or anything, but like everybody, like Josh had been telling Corey, you in this house for yourself. You got to make the best decisions for yourself. So does Olivia at the same time. And it sounds like Miss Kira was trying to, you know, get her to lean more towards Andre as well. Like, girl, we see that's where you really want to go. So just go and do that. Why are you holding on to this allegiance with Corey that really does not exist? Girl, I do not have time, honey. But what I will say is that that is all that I have, all right? That's all I got. I'm Jamie. That's me, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, honey. Share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie. That's me, okay? And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.